Hey everybody, Big Toad here, and today on my Raid Shadow Legends video, I want to talk about Altar of Souls. It just opened up for me. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. I've got 5 Mortal Soul Stones. I've got Immortal Soul Stones. They give it to you when you just start opening up and you get a little tutorial. First, I'm going to set my wish list. What legendaries do I want to get? Well, I only have 1 legendary, so that's definitely what I want to set here. My epics. I would love to get Farrakhan the Fat, and of course, and I think I'm going to be running him Scathix there. Now, as far as rares go, definitely want to get Kale in there. And don't use all the slots if you don't specifically want them. Because I only want Kale to get that. Let's go ahead and we'll start summoning these. I got 5 of them, so let's summon them, see what happens. All right, first one to get is Itinerant. Hey, I've got that guy. That's cool. Summon another one. That was a 2-star. An epic. All right. Obviously don't have her. Conqueror. Slither Brute. 1-star. And Fury Stoker, a 2-star. All right, let's close out of this. And I have an Immortal Soul Stone. Those are obviously better. And I'll open that one and see what we get. It's random when you open these. An epic. Miscreated Monster, 3-star. That's a good one. I just don't happen to have Miscreated Monster. So now I go out to the Awaken. Now I can awaken this guy with 2 stars, but I have to have him ascended to 2 stars. So the question is, do I want to spend that? I'm going to wait on it. I'm not going to spend it. What I can do is go out and sell these. And by selling these, I collect tokens here. And with those tokens, I can buy stuff. So let's go out and spend these tokens in the market. All right, I have 1,000 of these. I'm going to spend those 1,000 on this Mortal Soul Stone. And I get to summon another one. And I've got 500 of these gold ones. And those are 50 a piece to buy one of those. So I'm going to hit max. So there, I've got more than, so now I've got 30 of the Immortal Soul Essence. And then I can go to the market and see what's for sale. I don't have those 4, so I don't want to buy those. Nothing. I don't have any of these, so I don't want to buy those. I guess some people maybe buy something because they hope to get it, but I don't want to do that. Now I have Valerie, but I just don't know if I want to spend. I find that I don't think I'm going to use her enough to spend it, so I'm going to save it because I can sell that. I'll show you. See that's worth 5. Then I go that's worth another 5. Maybe I'll probably never use that guy. So I start selling these. And now I got 28 of them stocked up, but I'm not going to sell them. I'm going to hang on to them. We'll see. And I usually hang on to the epics because if I get the epics, I probably would want to use that, especially a Miscreated Monster 3-star. Obviously, the more stars, the better they are. More stats you're going to get. And I've got another Mortal Soul Stone, so I'm going to go ahead and summon that. Okay, a Demitha. Demitha's a great champion, 3-star. That'll be a great one. I just don't happen to have a Demitha yet. So I could awaken one of my champions, and that's going to give you bonuses. But let's go to a champion. Let's say I did get here. This is walking me through the tutorial. Let's say I did have a star, and I could star Kale. I get to choose what I want to put here. And since he's a rare, I have to choose from the rare slot. So I could choose from the light. I could choose this one or this one, and dark, and war, and chaos. And if you go out, you can find recommendations on what to do with these online. But you can read them and you get stats. And the more stars you get, the more bonuses you get. So if I was to put this Indomitable Spirit for instance, on Kale, I would have a chance of blocking any stun or sleep and fear debuffs whenever an enemy tries to place them on this champion. 1 turn cooldown. That means every turn there's a chance this will proc. And if I have 1 star, it's a 5% chance of blocking. If I have 2 star, I get the 5% plus a 200 defense. If I have 3 star, I get a plus 10% chance of blocking debuffs. 4 star, you can add on to that HP 1000 and accuracy plus 30. 5 star, 15% chance of blocking those debuffs. And a 6 star, I get the 25% chance of blocking the debuffs. No cooldown. That means it can have multiple times in a turn. I get a speed bonus of 7, a defense bonus of 5, and an accuracy bonus of 8. And I still keep these bonuses up here as far as HP and accuracy and defense. So you can see as these things build up, they provide more and more. And you can go through and read each one of those. And when you get to the legendary, they get more powerful. Now you can put, if I have a legendary, but I want to put, say, Phantom Touch on there, I can do that. I just can't go the other way. I can't take a rare champion and put a legendary blessing on them. And there may be instances where you might want to take an epic and go up and grab blessing or such, or Phantom Touch maybe. That's how you use this. Now I want to go out and show you something. As always, Hell Hades has great information for us. Hell Hades / champion / whatever champion you want. Once you get there, you can use the search to find other champions, and it'll tell you about book value and the skills and various builds you can use when you start really filling out your masteries for General, Clan Boss, Campaign Farmer, Nuker. And then it'll tell you the blessings that it recommends. It's a damage dealer, Phantom Touch, Clan Boss, Phantom Touch. So that's what it's recommending for you to use, the Phantom Touch. And Hell Hades will have recommendations on just about every champion. So I would go out and go to Dark and pick Phantom Touch. And let's look at that. It has a chance of inflicting bonus damage to one enemy whenever this champion hits enemy targets. When hitting multiple targets at once, only one champion will receive bonus damage 1 turn cooldown. This bonus damage is proportional to this champion's attack. Okay, High Awakening bonus, that has to deal with how many stars you get on your blessing. It has a chance of inflicting a second instance of bonus damage. And you get these bonuses: attack, HP, crit damage, and speed. And it tells you down here, based on how many stars you have, what the added bonuses are. So that's how the blessings work. And again, Hell Hades has that on his site. Same page you would use to go out and figure out masteries. So that is the Altar of Souls. Now, how do you get these? Well, that's the hard part. Let's go to Dungeons. And here she is. She's about to tell us about it. It's going to be this dude right here, Iron Twins Fortress. And again, I'll let you read that at your leisure. But basically, it means this is a hard fight. And what I want you to be aware of is you got keys, 6 keys you can use, but it also takes energy. So that's a double whammy. You can only, each day you can only get 6 keys unless you want to buy more. I don't do that. That's a lot. And it costs you energy at the lower stage, even 12. So it's a big deal to fight this. And the affinity changes. I can't remember when the affinity is going to change next, but it will change again. So right now, let's go ahead and run my best team out there and see if I get lucky. This is a hard fight when you're in the early game. This guy, you can read about him. He does a lot. At this stage of the game, all I've got is the champions I've got. Shields are great here. You need a lot of defense. A lot of resistance is great in order to bring this guy down. And you can read a little bit more about him. I don't want to get into too much of the strategy behind killing him because I don't have the champions on this account to do so. But as you can see, he really wallops you. One of the big things, I'm going to put this on pause here, is see this debuff on everybody? That debuff stacks, and you cannot take it away. You cannot clear it. The bigger that stack gets, the more damage this dude's going to do to you. So resistance, when you get into higher levels, resistance is critical to being able to survive this, or you got to burn them down fast. And there's methods and techniques for really dropping them fast. but it does require a certain set of champions, which of course I don't have on this account and probably won't for quite a long time. I'll be lucky if I can clear stage 1. Probably require me to get this whole team up to level 60. Maybe by then I will have picked up some other champions that are better suited for this fight. One of the things that works well on this guy is HP burn. And I don't have a good HP burn champion that I can use yet. Here I've got my 2 heavy hitters. They probably will not survive. So again, it's similar to Doom Tower. You get this opened up and you are ill prepared to do battle with the Iron Twins. All right, it's just Kale. Can he do it? Can he survive all by himself? It's going to be close. But no, Kale doesn't. So I'll be able to beat this stage 1 in a few days after I level up my champions a little better. This is a daily thing. You get 6 keys. You want to run it every day and beat the highest level you can. You get a chance at Mortal Soul coins, Immortal Soul Essence, and Eternal Soul Essence. Very valuable. That is Altar of Souls. Hope you're enjoying playing Raid Shadow Legends. As always, I am here with questions. Join my Discord. Shoot me an email. Please subscribe. I'm Big Toad, and I am out.